Hi everyone. I don't know if you're like me, but at Christmas time, I love looking at Christmas lights. I even decorated myself up here a little bit. Thought maybe this could be my necklace for today. Anyways, I have included in the content 2 videos. They are super awesome. One video is a light show, so it's lights done to music that you can watch, and another one is a virtual light tour. So it's a video that someone took while they were driving in their cars, and they're all over the place, and they're looking at the lights, and they are spectacular. I have gone out around here and taken a look at the lights, and we have some beautiful lights here too. So if you get a chance with your family one evening, you should drive around town and take a look at the gorgeous Christmas lights, because they always just make me feel so festive. With that being said, I thought we would do a craft with lights, or not actual lights, but that involved lights. Are you ready to look at this? Okay, so we are going to make a Christmas card, and on the front of it, we are going to use paint or markers, and we are going to create the look of a string of lights, just like this. So do you see how these lights are all on a string and the bulbs are hanging down like this? Now, this strand is white. When I do it, because my paper is white that I'm using, I'm going to draw the light strands with black, okay? So to do this craft, you are going to need some white paper. This is a nice heavy paper so that it will stand up nicely if you put it. And you're going to have to take your paper like this and fold it in half. And you can do it this way if you want, but if you want to make a longer string of lights and add more colors, I suggest we do it like this, okay? So piece of paper, you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it in half and put it like this, okay? The other thing you're going to need is either different colors of paint, and look at all the colors I have. I have green, I have red, I have blue, I have yellow, I've seen purple lights, any colors that you want. Yellow lights, you pick the colors of paint that you want and get it ready. If you don't have paint, you can also do this with markers. So get out the colors of markers that you would like. You don't need a paintbrush if you're using paint, because we are going to use our fingers. Are you ready to see this? Okay. Okay, so whenever you are making a card for someone, you usually, or you often, put a message inside. Now, before we paint this, or we use our markers, we should open up our card and we should write a message inside. So your message could be anything nice or festive to whoever you're giving it to. So I'm going to make this one for my mom, and I'm going to say, to Mom, M-O-M, that's how you spell mom. To Mom, Merry, R-R-Y, and Christmas is a very long word, C-H-R-I-S-T, and I hope I have room, A-S. To Mom, Merry Christmas. And then, instead of the word love, I like hearts. I'm going to put a big heart, love. You can write the word love if you want to. Love, color it in. And then I'm going to write my name, Mrs. Hamilton. You could make a card for your mom or your dad or your brother, your sister, your grandma, your grandpa, a friend. It doesn't matter. Anyone, everyone loves cards. So you're going to write the message inside first. And the reason we're doing that is because, especially if you use paint, it's going to need to dry. So you want your message first, then you're going to do the front. Now inside, you could add stickers, you could add other little decorations, you could draw things in there, whatever you want, okay? Now, let's get to the fun part here. So over here, I have put together some paint. So I have yellow, red, orange, and purple paint. That's what I'm going to do. I just put them on paper, but you might have little cups or something that you can put it into. So we were talking about making a strand of lights, like this strand that I have around my neck. So all you do, it's really cool, is you just make this crazy, wiggly, squiggly line, like this. And that is your strand of lights. And they're all going to be different. That's what I really like about them. See that? Okay, so that's how you start. Step 2 is when you get to use the paint, and this is really fun. Okay, so you take your finger, I'm gonna use my pinky finger. You might wanna use your index finger, that's your pointer finger, is going to be the light bulbs, okay? So you are going to put your finger in the paint, and then you're going to go different spots all along the light, the strand here, and place them. Now I like to do one color at a time and put them in all different spots. See how I did that with the purple? And the reason I like to do one color at a time is that I can wipe my finger in between and I'm not mixing up my colors. So then, what color should I do next? I'm gonna do red, okay? So I'm gonna put the red, see it's on my finger here, and if you put quite a bit of paint, you can probably do a couple of your fingerprints with it. There we go. And you keep going and adding colors until you have filled it in or made it look how you want it to look with the strand of lights. You might only want to do 2 colors. You might want to do red and green. You might want to do blue and red. You choose. I like to put lots of colors. Now I'm going to show you what you would do if you didn't have paint. So you would do the exact same thing here. You would do your squiggly line to make your strand of lights. You would first write your message inside, and then you would take your markers, and all you would do is you would draw like ovals, little ovals, and you could make them big or small, whatever size you want, and you could put them all different spots along your strand of lights. Okay, I'm going to do red and green on this one. You can put some on the top, some on the bottom. The cool thing about this is that you can put a few or a lot and they all look awesome. So check that out. What do you think? Okay, so here's one that I did with markers. Here's one that I did with paint. They're both very cool. I, of course, am going to show you a finished one because I always do that. So here's one that I did earlier today and I've let dry. So inside the message, I wrote a different message, and my message says, "Happy holidays to my awesome students." That's you guys. Love, Mrs. Hamilton. And I've put some holly and a candy cane in there. And look at the front. Now it is all dry. I used 4 different colors, and doesn't it look awesome? It looks just like a string of lights. I challenge you to make a special card with lights on it for a special someone. I hope you enjoy doing it, and I hope you enjoy watching the light shows as much as I do. Bye-bye.